forever and more. Believed in the magic behind every door, but your lies tore the veil away, and now the world feels cold and gray. Every word you spoke I held so dear. Now it's just a whisper I can't hear. I gave my heart, I gave my soul, but love with you left a gaping hole. I try to trust, I try to see, but love betrayed the part of me. I don't believe in the word love anymore. It's just a shadow of what I swore. A promise broken, a heart that's sore. I don't believe in the word love anymore. The tide rolls in, it takes my pain, leaves me alone in the pouring rain. I thought it was true, I thought it was pure, but now I don't believe in love anymore. I see couples laughing in the streets, their hands entwined, their hearts in beats. I used to think that could be me, but love with you left no memory. I whisper prayers into the night, hoping to find some guiding light, but every star feels far away, and love's sweet song has gone astray. I trusted you, I gave my all, but love like ours was bound to fall. I don't believe in the word love anymore. It's just a shadow of what I swore. A promise broken, a heart that's sore. I don't believe in the word love anymore. The tide rolls in, it takes my pain, leaves me alone in the pouring rain. I thought it was true, I thought it was pure, but now I don't believe in love anymore. Maybe one day I'll learn again. Maybe my heart will mend, but for now I drift with the tide. Love has left me empty inside. I don't believe in the word love anymore. It's just a memory I can't ignore. A fragile dream I thought I knew, but love betrayed me through and through. The tide rolls in, the tide rolls out, and I'll survive without a doubt. I don't believe in the word love anymore, but I'll find my strength on the shore. The tide rolls in, it takes the past, and I'll learn to live free at last. The night comes in, I leave it wide. No second voice here by my side. I make my plans, I change my mind, I take my time, I'm doing fine. I used to think I'd fade away if no one chose to stay. I can live without anyone. It's not cold, it's just my way. I've learned how to wake up strong and carry myself through the day. I still feel things, I still run, but I can live without anyone. I eat alone, I don't feel small. I let the silence rise and fall. I listen close to what I need. I finally hear myself speak. Love is more than being held, it's knowing who you are yourself. I can live without anyone, without filling every space. I don't need to be choosing just to feel okay. I'm not numb, I'm not done. I can live without anyone. If someone comes and walks my side, I'll let them in, not lose my ground. But I won't trade my steady life for fear of being left behind. I can live without anyone, and that doesn't mean I'm closed. It just means I've learned to stand where my own heart feels like home. I won't beg, I won't run. I can live without anyone. The room is calm, the night is kind. I fall asleep with peace of mind. Whatever comes, whatever's gone, I'll be okay on my own. I gave you all the pieces of me, believed in a love that I couldn't see. You whispered words that felt like home, but turned them into stones I hold alone. Every smile I gave, every tear I shed, you used like shadows, left me misled. Now the nights are heavy, the days are gray, since she walked my love away. I trusted your heart, I let you in. Never thought I'd drown in the sin. She hurt my love, tore it apart, left the pieces scattered in my heart. I tried to heal, I tried to stay, but you took the light and walked away. She hurt my love like a breaking wave, took everything I had to say. Now I'm lost in the tide of pain. She hurt my love and I'll never be the same. Then I'll never be the same. I see a shadow in every room, the scent of you lingers like a wound. I reach for comfort, but it's all gone. The love I cherished, now withdrawn. I wonder if you feel the cost of the love I gave and the trust I lost. But time moves on, though my heart won't mend. I loved you deeply to the bitter end. I thought forever was in our hands. But you left me broken on the sands. She hurt my love, tore it apart, left the pieces scattered in my heart. I tried to heal, I tried to stay, but you took the light and walked away. She hurt my love like a breaking wave, took everything I had to save. Now I'm lost in the tide of pain. She hurt my love and I'll never be the same. Maybe love is cruel, maybe it lies, maybe it leaves you with tears in your eyes. I keep the memories, the good and bad, but I'll never forget how she hurt my love. She hurt my love, left me alone. I cry in silence on my own. I loved too much, I gave too deep. Now I'm haunted by the love I keep. She hurt my love and the tide rolls on. I'll carry the pain when she is gone. But even in sorrow I rise above. Though she hurt my love, I still love. I still love. The tide takes all, but some remains. A heart that loves through all the pain. I stay quite longer than I should, try to make it feel like good. I told myself I'd be okay if I just let the feeling fade. But some truths don't leave, they wait to be seen. The things I didn't know. I fill the space you left undone, saying nothing, holding on. The mind shouldn't need a disguise to survive. Where to stop, where I should stand. I don't need the just hurt enough to understand. I woke up before the light, sad with things I didn't write. Your name came up then went away, like it finally learned to stay. I don't shake like I used to when the thought of you comes through. I'm hurt, but done. Not closing my eyes, just turning one. I feel it still, but it doesn't run my days. I won't reach back, I won't chase it mattered once, but now I'm done. I'm hurt, but done. I packed away the what-if slow, left the rest where it belonged. Some things don't need a sound, they just settle when they're found. I don't need to understand everything that didn't land. I'm hurt, but done. Not burning bridges, just letting them. I don't wish you well or harm, I just put my life back in my arms. It's quiet now, the hard part's gone. I'm hurt, but done. I stayed longer than I should, hoping time would turn it good. Now I'm choosing how to heal by walking where I can feel. I'm hurt, but done. No sharp goodbye, no final run. I carry less, I stand more sure. I don't need answers anymore. The ink is there, but it's not loud. I'm hurt, but done. The night feels softer than before. I'm breathing deep, I close the door. Tomorrow doesn't owe me much, just a little room to trust. I see your face in crowded streets, hear you laughing strangers' beats. Every little thing reminds me now of all the ways I lost you somehow. The sun comes up but I feel gray, the nights drag on, you're far away. I keep your words inside my chest, hoping somehow they'll let me rest. I tell myself to be strong, but your memory lingers on. You make me sad, you make me ache. Every smile fake is just a break. I loved you deeper than I knew, but love alone won't bring me back to you. You make me sad, I can't pretend. Even the tide won't let me mend. I'm standing here with a heartbreak lens. You make me sad, still holding your hand. I walk the path where we used to go, the autumn leaves, the winter snow, all the places that held our time. Now I echo pain in every line. I whisper prayers into the night, hoping you'll come back, make it right. But silence answers soft and cold, a story ending before it's told. I try to breathe, I try to see a life beyond your memory. You make me sad, you make me ache. Every smile fake is just a break. I loved you deeper than I knew, but love alone won't bring me back to you. You make me sad, I can't pretend. Even the tide won't let me mend. I'm standing here with a heartbreak lens. You make me sad, still holding your hand. Maybe love is meant to hurt, to leave a mark, a hidden scar. I'll carry yours wherever I go, a tide of pain, fading star. You make me sad, you make me ache. Every moment lost, every heartache. I loved you more than words could say, but love can't make you stay. You make me sad, I can't deny. Even as the tides roll by, I'm holding on where the heartbreak stands. You make me sad, still holding your hand. The tide rose in, the tide rose out, and here I am with all my doubt. I opened my heart, I let you near, believed your words, let down my fear. Every I love you felt like the sun, but now I see it was all undone. The nights are long, the silence loud. I trusted you above the crowd. Your promises, they cut so deep. The love I thought was mine to keep. I can't pretend, I can't ignore the truth behind the words you wore. Don't say you love me if you're not genuine. Don't let me fall for a lie within. I gave my heart, I gave my all, but love like yours was bound to fall. Don't say you need me if it's not real. Don't touch my soul just to steal. I believed, I trusted, now I see love is true or it's misery. Your smile once lit the darkest skies. Now it's a mask, a thin disguise. I chased your shadow, I chased the truth, only to lose the best of my youth. I kept your letters, I kept your calls, but your empty love built these walls. I thought forever was in your hands, but love like ours slipped through like sand. I tried to hope, I tried to stay, but your words were never meant to stay. Don't say you love me if you're not genuine. Don't let me fall for a lie within. I gave my heart, I gave my I lost my youth. Don't say you love me if you're not genuine. I won't be fooled by a fleeting sin. I'll guard my heart, I'll learn to see love is kind or it's misery. Don't say you need me if it's not true. I can't survive the hurt from you. I believed, I trusted, now I know love is real or it lets go. The tide rolls in, the tide rolls out, and I'll stand strong beyond the doubt. The room is quiet, almost kind. Streetlight breathing through the blinds. I sit with thoughts I couldn't say. They stay too long, they learn my name. I've held on past the point of sense, called it hope, call it patience. I've had enough of the pain, not in fire, not in shame, just a tired, steady truth. I don't wanna hurt like this with you. I'm not angry, I won't blame. I've just had enough of the pain.
We talk in circles, soft and slow, like if we're quiet, it won't show.
What's missing here between the lines? What do we avoid every time? Love shouldn't feel this tight. Every night I've had enough of the pain. Not a scream, not a scene, just a weight I can't explain, living deep inside my chest. I won't beg, I won't stay. I've just had enough of the pain. I still care, that's the truth, but I'm losing parts of me with you. I need air, I need ground, I need love that doesn't wear me down. I've had enough of the pain. I want calm, I want clear, I want mornings without fear. If it hurts just to remain, then it's time to walk away. I've had enough of the pain. The night will pass, it always does. I learned my silence isn't lost. I turn the light down, call my name, and leave behind enough of the pain. You say it's soft, like it might land, like saying it could change the past. I hear the word, I know the sound, but I still feel what came around. I don't need you to explain, I just need to feel the change. Being sorry isn't enough when the hurt stays where it was. I don't need tears, I don't need vows. I need you here, not just right now. I'm not asking for the world, just something real, something earned. Being sorry isn't enough. You look at me like you're unsure if I'm already halfway gone. I stayed through more than I should say, hoping things would move on. I held the line, I held my ground, even when you let me down. Being sorry isn't enough when the pattern doesn't stop. I don't wanna hear it again if tomorrow looks the same. I don't need your perfect tone, I need proof in what you show. Being sorry isn't enough. I still care, I always will, but caring doesn't make it heal. I need peace, I need to trust that love can stand when things are rough. Being sorry isn't enough, I've learned that the hard way. I won't stay just for the hope that you'll change someday. I'm not closing, I'm not cold, I'm just done carrying it alone. Being sorry isn't enough. So I let the silence speak, let it show me what I need. If you mean the words you say, you'll find a better way. I still hear your voice in empty rooms, like echoes I can't outrun. Every promise you left behind still feels heavier than the sun. I try to smile, I try to move on, pretend I'm stronger than I feel. But some wounds don't fade with time, they just teach you what was real. I didn't ask ask for perfect love, just something that wouldn't disappear. It was painful enough to remember, but not enough to make you stay. I held on through every storm while you slowly slipped away. Now every tear, every scar carries your name somehow. It was painful enough to remember, and I remember it now. I replay moments in my head, wondering where we broke. I trusted you with all I had. You treated love like a joke. I blame myself for every crack. Thought I was hard to love, but love doesn't leave you questioning if you were ever enough. I gave my heart with open hands. You dropped it without a plan. It was painful enough to remember, but easy for you to forget. You walked away like nothing mattered, left me drowning in regret. Every night I fight the past, every truth I can't rewrite. It was painful enough to remember, and it still hurts every night. Maybe one day this pain will fade. Maybe it'll hurt a little less. But right now the tide pulls me back to everything we never said. I don't hate you, I don't blame. I just wish it didn't hurt this way. It was painful enough to remember, but I'll carry it as a scar, not to reopen old wounds, but to remind me who you are. The tide moves on, so will I, even if it takes some time. It was painful enough to remember, but it won't break me this time. The tide pulls back, the night grows calm, and I survive, remembering on. The streets we used to know, the autumn leaves fall soft and slow. Your laughter echoes in the air. I turn around, but you're not there. I trace the moments in my mind, replay the love I left behind. Every sunset feels too wide without you here. I can't hide, I keep my heart beneath the tide, but the waves keep bringing you inside. Does she know how much I miss her? How every breath feels colder without her? How the nights are longer than they should be, and every song still reminds me. Does she know I'm still holding on to a love that's faded but not gone? I wish I could tell her, wish she'd see. Does she know how much I miss her? passing crowds. Her shadow lingers in the clouds. I whisper prayers into the night, hoping she'll hear, make it right. I keep her letters close to me, like a map of what we used to be. The tide comes in, the tide goes out, but love remains, and so does doubt. I try to move, I try to breathe, but memories pull me beneath. Does she know how much I miss her? How every breath feels colder without her? How the nights are longer than they should be, and every song still reminds me. Does she know I'm still holding on to a love that's faded but not gone? I wish I could tell her, wish she'd see. Does she know how much I miss her? Maybe time will heal this pain, maybe tides will turn again, but I'll be here, waiting slow until she knows what I already know. Does she know how much I miss her? How the world feels empty without her? How every sunrise feels so gray since she's been gone, since she went away? Does she know my heart still calls through the nights, through the waterfalls? I'll keep loving her endlessly. Does she know how much I miss her? Does she know how much I miss her? Does she know how much I miss her? I ask it once, then let it fade, like something written, never sent. It sits with me in quiet ways, through all the things we don't prevent. I don't push, I don't insist, I just notice what I miss. It's an unanswered question I carry through my days, not heavy, not demanding, just there in simple ways. I don't need it solved tonight or turned into a sign. It's an unanswered question, and I'm letting it be mine. You change the subject, soft and quick, like you've learned how not to say what might pull too much into light, or lead us somewhere we won't stay. I hear what's left unsaid, just as clear. It's an unanswered question, not sharp, not unkind. It waits between the moments. You don't look at me that long. I'm not asking for a vow or a reason why. It's an unanswered question. answer comes in its own place. I won't turn it into doubt or pretend it's fine. It's an unanswered question, and I'm learning how to be kind. The night moves on, calm and slow. I set the thought down, let it rest, that everything I want to know has to be answered yet. The door clicks shut, the room stays still. Your coat is gone, the air feels thin. I stand a moment counting time, like it might slow if I don't move. I tell myself I'm fine, like then, like I've been fine before. I'm alone again, not broken, just aware of how quiet my name sounds when no one's there. I won't ask where or when this will. I'm just alone again. I make some tea, I leave it cold. I let the night do what it knows. The clock keeps going, so do I, even when I don't know why. I don't reach out, I let it pass. This feeling doesn't last. I'm alone again, with my thoughts laid bare. No one to explain myself or play pretend. I don't fight it, I bend. I'm just alone again. There's a calm in letting be, a softer kind of honesty. I don't need to fill the space just to prove I'm okay. I'm alone again, but I'm still here, breathing in the quiet without fear. If love comes back, until then, I'm alone again. The night hums low, the lights go dim. I lie awake, then sleep comes in. Tomorrow waits like it always can, for someone alone. hold me close when you feel alone, but disappear when your heart is whole. You say my name like it means something, then leave me guessing everything. I'm always there when your world falls down, but when I need you, you're not around. I keep pretending I don't see the space between your love and me. I'm scared to ask, but I need the truth. Am I just convenient to you? Do you love me, or are you using me? Am I your shelter, or your escape? You come to me when you're breaking down, and leave when your sky turns blue again. Do you love me, or am I just there to fill the silence, ease your despair? I'm giving you my heart for free, but are you loving or using me? Say I care, but your eyes look away like you're already halfway gone. I memorize the way you touch, but it never feels like enough. I bend myself to fit your pain. Call it love, call it fate, but love shouldn't hurt this much. Love shouldn't feel like a test of trust. I'm tired of loving in between, somewhere unseen, somewhere unseen. Do you love me, or are you using me? Am I your comfort when you're weak? You hold my hand in the dark of night, but let it go when you see the light. Do you love me, just here until you find someone else to care? I'm standing at the edge of truth. Do you love me, or are you using me? Maybe I'm afraid of the answer. Maybe I already know. If love is only there when it's easy, then it's not love at all, I suppose. I deserve a heart that stays, not one that only needs me some days. Do you love me, or are you using me? I can't keep bleeding quietly. I gave you more than I should give. I'm losing myself just trying to live. If you don't love me, let me go. Don't keep me here in false hope. I'd rather break than slowly fade from loving someone who only stayed when it was convenient. The tide pulls back, the truth cuts deep. I loved you more than you loved me. I know the look you give the wall when my name comes up at all. You're here but only in your cold like you might leave, like you won't. I feel it before you speak, in the way you don't look at me. I'm the person you don't love, not the one you run to, not the one you think of when the day is through. I'm not angry, I just know where I stand, where I don't belong. I'm the person you don't love. You answer kind, but never deep, like you're careful what you keep. I wait for warmth that doesn't come. I stop asking where it's gone. I don't need it said out loud. I can feel it now. I'm the person you don't love. I don't make you stay. I don't change your quiet plans or pull you my way. I won't ask for what you don't. I won't hold you just because I'm the person you don't love. Some truths don't need a fight, they show up in the light. I'd rather face it clean and clear than stay where I disappear. I'm the person you don't love, and that's hard, but it's okay. I won't shrink to fit a space where your heart won't stay. I'll take myself and move along with my name still mine, still whole. I'm the person you don't love. The night feels calm, the choice feels done. I don't need to be the one. I walk away without a sound and leave my worth right where I found it. I watched you smile, I watched you fall. Gave you my heart, gave you my all. But she took your gaze, she stole your eyes, and left me lonely with silent cries. I whispered prayers, I held my pain, hoping somehow to make you stay. But love like ours was never enough. Now I'm learning to be tough. I can't compete with the ghost of the past. I need a love that will truly last. Love yourself instead of her. Don't chase the shadows, don't let it stir. I gave you all, but now I see the one you should hold is you, not me. Love yourself instead of her. Let go of the heartache, the blur. I'll find my peace, I'll set you free. Love yourself instead of her and me. I kept your letters, I kept your name, but holding on only fuels the pain. I watched your world drift far away, and now I know I can't make you stay. I walk alone where the tides break thin. Learn to forgive, learn to begin, because love that's true starts from within. Not chasing her, not chasing sin. I hope you see what I see now. The love you need is here somehow. Love yourself instead of her. Don't chase the shadows, don't let it stir. I gave you all, but now I see the one you should hold is you, not me. Love yourself instead of her. Let go of the heartache, the blur. I'll find my peace, I'll set you free. Love yourself instead of her and me. Maybe one day you'll understand. Love begins when it's in your own hands. I'll rise again, I'll heal my heart, and you'll learn to love a brand new start. Love yourself instead of her. Stop chasing dreams that never were. I gave my all, now I'll let go. The tide will teach what love can show. Love yourself instead of her. Let your heart beat without the blur. I'll find my light, I'll break the chain. Love yourself instead of her and heal the pain. The tide rolls in, the tide rolls out, and we'll both learn what love's about. I don't talk about you much. Your name stays where it is. Some things don't fade with time, they just learn to sit still. I don't go looking back, but I don't erase. I never forgot what it felt like then. Not the days, not the hurt, not the way it ended. I don't live there, I've moved on, but some things stay soft, not gone. I never forgot. I see your face in passing thoughts, like a place I used to know. No need to stop, no need to run. I just let the moment go. It doesn't pull me under, it doesn't ask, am I You held my hand like you meant to stay, said all the words I wanted to hear. I built my world on the way you smiled, never knew you weren't really here. You kissed my doubts, you called it fate, made every lie sound true. I gave you more than I should have done, believing I was loved by you. I trusted every forever you said, didn't know love could be boring instead. It was love that you pretended to love, a feeling you wore when it felt enough. You played the part, you knew the lines, but your heart was never on the same side as mine. It was love that you pretended to love. I fell too deep, you were never dove. Now I'm drowning in what wasn't real, in love that you pretended to feel. I see the signs I chose to ignore, the empty looks, the halfway truths. You stayed with me, but you were gone, already chasing something new. I blame myself for every crack, thought I was hard to keep. But love doesn't leave you guessing, love doesn't let you believe. You said my name like it was true, but your eyes told me something new. It was love that you pretended to love, a fragile lie dressed up as us. You held me close and pulled away, like I was only here to make you stay. It was love that you pretended to love. I gave my heart, you gave me none. Now every memory cuts me deep, in love that you pretended to keep. Trusting you was the cost I paid. It was love that you pretended to love. I believed every word you spoke. You said I care, you said I'm here, but you were already letting go. It was love that you pretended to love. Now I finally understand, love is honest, not something held with a shaking hand. The tide moves on, the truth comes through. I lost myself believing you. The room is dim, the air feels thin. I thought I'd be stronger by now. I sit with words I didn't say, they echo soft and fade away. I don't fight it anymore, I let the feeling touch the floor. My tears are falling, not loud, not fast, and just honest drops from something that didn't last. I tears are falling. I tried to sleep, I tried to breathe, but memory keeps tapping in. I hold my chest, I count the dark, waiting for my thoughts to part. It hurts, but it's okay to feel it all this way. My tears are falling, and no shame, no show. They come from places only I know. I'm not breaking, I'm just letting go. Staying still while my tears are falling. They don't mean I'm weak, they don't mean I've lost. They mean I loved and it had a cost. My tears are falling, then they slow, like the night, teaching me to cope. I'll be alright, I always am. I just need this moment to let them land. The quiet stays, my eyes feel warm. I breathe again, the worst is gone. By morning light, I'll be okay. Tonight, I let the tears have space. I don't say it just to say. I've learned how words can fade. I've watched this feeling grow, quiet, steady, slow. It didn't rush or ask to stay. It just found its place. I love you with all my heart, not loud, not torn apart. It's calm, it's clear, it's true in the way I choose you. I don't promise every start, just where I stand, just who you are. I love you with all my heart. I stay warm your harder days, when you pull your thoughts away. I don't need you to be strong, I just sit and hold the moment. Love doesn't need a stage, it shows up anyway. I love you with all my heart, in the small and quiet parts, when the world is fast and loud and you don't feel enough. I won't try to play a part, I'll just stay right where you are. I love you with all my heart. It's not perfect, it's not grand, it's my hand in your hand. It's choosing you again without needing end. I love you with all my heart, in a way that lets you breathe. I won't ask you to be more than who you are with me. If everything falls apart, this feeling won't be lost. I love you with all my heart. So tonight I say it low, not to keep, not to hold, just to let you always know you are loved, you are I held your name like it was real, like something time could never steal. You said my heart was where you stayed, but you were gone in every way. I built a world from what you said, from every promise in my head. But when I reached to feel your touch, there was no one there at all. I love the version you let me see, not the truth you hid from me. It was love that had no existence, just a shadow I believed, a story written in my hope but never lived in reality. I gave my heart to empty space, to words that didn't mean my name. I'm breaking down, I can't resist it, loving something with no existence. You stayed just long enough to feel like loneliness had finally healed, then disappeared when I fell deep, left me promises to keep. I questioned every fault of mine, thought I was blind, thought I was wrong. But love doesn't vanish when you ask, love doesn't feel this gone. I waited for you to be true, while you were never really you. It was love that had no existence, just a dream I held too tight. You said the right things at the right time, then vanished into night. I called it fate, I called it us, but us was never even there. I'm learning now how I just wish you never said my name. It was love that had no existence, but the pain was real to me. I felt every moment, every loss, like it was destiny. The tide pulls back, I finally see what was missing all along. I didn't lose a real love here. I lost myself believing one. The tide moves on, the truth is clear. Some love was never really here. I held the line for a long time, told myself I'd be alright. I kept my hope on quiet ground, tried not to let it make a sound. But wanting more doesn't fade just because I look away. I give in, not to weakness, not to you, just to what my heart can't do. I don't fight it, I don't pretend I see where this has been. I give in. I waited through the almost, read between what wasn't said. I learned how far a silence goes when you love someone instead. I don't need to hold on tight to know when it's not right. I give in, not with tears, not with blame, just releasing all the strain. I don't lose, I don't give up, I just stop asking for enough. I give in. There's a peace in letting fall what was never really held. I don't have to understand everything to move ahead. I give in to the truth I tried to bend, to the part of me that knows the end. I walk out calm, I breathe again with my heart still in my hands. I give in. The night feels wide, the weight is gone. I didn't break, I just moved on. something you hold, like a promise you never let go. But your silence taught me instead. Some words are easier said than meant. We danced on nights we couldn't save, built our dreams on breaking waves. I gave you all I could improve, and lost myself believing you. I was calling out your name while you were learning how to change. I was lost in the word love, thought it meant you'd never run. I was lost in the way you said forever's just begun. But love was just a sound you made when you didn't wanna stay. I was drowning in the hope of us, lost in the word love. Your goodbye came soft and slow, like you didn't want me to know that your heart had already gone, while mine was still holding on. I replay every little sign, the nights you slipped out of mine. I called it fear, I called it fate, but love shouldn't feel this late. I held on when I should have known. You were never really home. I was lost in the word love, thought it meant you'd never run. I was lost in every promise that was easier than done. You said my name like it was true, but truth was something we never knew. I was drowning in the hope of us, lost in the word love. Maybe love is just a mirror showing who we really are. I saw forever in your eyes, you saw the exit in my heart. If loving you is all I knew, then losing you is all I do. I was lost in the word love, thought it meant we'd always stay. But love can be a beautiful lie that fades when feelings change. I don't blame you for walking away, I just wish you'd meant what you said. Now I'm learning how to breathe again, lost in the word love. The tide came in, I gave my trust. The tide went out, and so did us. You spoke so softly, I believed every truth you wanted me to see. You held my hand, you said my name, like loving me was never a game. I trusted words you dressed in light, ignore the cracks I saw at night. I called it hope, I called it fate, didn't know love could imitate. I gave you faith you didn't earn, now I'm the one left here to learn. These are the lessons from a liar. How love can look like fire, but leave you cold inside. You taught me how to down my heart out. Truth and lies don't look apart when feelings blind your eyes. These are the scars you never see, the lessons you left here with me, from loving a liar. You said forever like a song, played it sweet but not for long. You promised things you couldn't keep, then blame my heart for falling deep. I I searched myself for every flaw. Thought I was hard to love at all, but love doesn't confuse or hide. Love doesn't need so many lies. I tried to save what wasn't real. Now I know how the truth should feel. These are the lessons from a liar. How silence burns like fire when honesty is gone. You taught me how to stay too long, how being strong can still be wrong when trust is already done. These are the nights I won't forget, the truths I learned through my regret, from loving a liar. Maybe you were afraid to be alone. Maybe you didn't mean the harm, but using love to fill your space still left my heart without a guard. I won't hate you, I won't fight, I'll just walk away with clearer sight. These are the lessons from a liar. I won't love any less or higher, I'll just love what is true. You taught me what I won't accept, what real love should protect, and what I deserve to. The tide pulls back, I see it clear. I lost you, but I found me here, from lessons from a liar. The tide moves on, the truth stays still. I loved you once, but I won't.